Hey guys, JT here with another update on the Forest RC Epidemic. I went in and I made some minor adjustments to the car. Let me get these body clips on it real quick. Alright, body clips are on. So I've made some adjustments to the steering of it. And I actually switched out the speed controller. I just put the Armor speed controller in just to see if there was any differences with that. Now, one thing that I do want to point out is I do have a faster servo up in there. And you guys see it turns okay on the ground, but as you start actually moving forward and stuff, it doesn't turn the best. And let me put this under this to show this to you guys as well. Alright, so there we got it propped up. You see I got a pretty good servo up in there, but the problem here, get these tires off from under here and show you guys this, is gonna be the flex in this top A-arm. That's what's causing, just from what I've seen thus far, the problem with the steering of the car. And you guys don't believe me with this flex. Look at this. I'm actually twisting this. And if you go in on it, that shouldn't, see how that, look at that. You shouldn't bend that in like that. And it's so flexible. And I know they did this for durability purposes, but it needs to be stronger. So I was trying to look to see if there was any that could fit this. I don't think the Creightons or any of the Armor trucks will be the same size, because the A-arm for the Creighton and stuff is longer, and then the Sentin's going to be too short. But that's on both ends. Look at this right there. And that's part of the problem, is that once this kind of pushes in, that just flexes. The plastic's so flexible, or rubber bandery, that it flexes in. But I'm going to run this for you guys and show you, because you guys saw there, with the servo, how well it turns. It turns somewhat decent on the ground. And I got to brake to get pretty sharp turns. So that's me braking, but if I'm going... So, and I did adjust the shocks just a little bit. So it is turning a little bit better, but I am on concrete, so it is gonna power slide somewhat, and it is turning a little bit better. I went into the pivot balls as well, and there's some aluminum pieces that kind of hold those arms and stuff in. So I did tighten them all the way up, and then I loosened them about 3/4 of a turn. So it did help out, but. You see how, watch when I go into a turn. If I go into a hard turn, watch those fronts. Come on. Trying to get that to lean a little bit more so you guys can see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over in this rocky dirt field real quick so you guys can see how it's going to perform over there. Alright, out here in the dirt field. See, it's performing a little bit better, but I am braking a lot for it to take sharper turns. I'm just barely tapping on the brakes for it to turn sharper with it as well. Oh, I didn't make that flip. Pop this baby back up. Chunking rocks at myself. See, it's good on power. And I am going to say this, you are getting a hell of a value. And pardon my French, but that's the best way I can put it, for $2.99 for an 8-skill monster truck that performs like this. It's just you will have to upgrade the servo in it. And when you drive the truck, you will have to use the brakes somewhat. You have to touch on the brake stuff. So the next thing I'm actually going to do to this, I'm going to change out the radio. and see if I put a better radio in it with a better receiver and stuff, how that's going to perform with it. Because maybe under power, maybe the receiver's just not sending enough voltage to it. So see, it's fine a little bit there. That's like quarter throttle. It's turning somewhat good. Somewhat. That's full turn though. That's full turn. And I brake on it, then it goes good. You guys see how it's run out here? It's going fine. But you do have to brake. See, bam. Then I can get a sharp turn there. I am gonna work on changing the diff well next. So I'm gonna put a little work into this, because you think of the value that you're paying for it. I think it is worth me putting a little work into it just to see how it'll perform if I change the diff well out. So I'll probably put some maybe 50 to 70K in the front diff, and probably 50 in the center, probably 20 or 30 maybe in the rear. And see how that helps with the performance. You see the tires are ballooning, but it's fine for what it is and what it's worth here. So with some fine tuning, some adjustments, better servo, it'll be a good value. Just have to put a better servo in it. That's going to be one of the things for it. You may be able to get away with the stock servo, but I don't think it's going to have enough power to really turn these big lugs on it. Go down this area down here. Y'all want to see how durable this thing is? Let's take it through here. Come on, flip over. Self-riding's not going to work here. But this is also how it's performing with the Armor speed controller. So that is 150 amps, so it's not the stock one. Sorry guys, another run of this. Next time you guys see this thing run, I will have redid the diffs in it. I'll put some thicker oil and stuff in there, and then we'll see how this performs. I'm going to leave the Armor speed controller in there for now, just for testing purposes. And then it's just an easy switch for me to put the other one back in there. So, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for watching.